On November 22nd, BTC soared to 99,588 USD. It is close to the 100,000 USD threshold. This also made the total value of encrypted tokens exceed 350,000 USD and set a new record. The BTC market share is more than 55%. The Market Sentiment Index shows that it is still in the greedy stage. The market activity is significantly improved. The mountain currency is following the big market and has generally increased. However, the market has given a bowl of cold water to the hot investors at this time. The BTC rebounded to 96,000 USD. At the same time as the multi-head contract hit the warehouse, the heat of the consecutive days of fire in the meme project has also dropped. Although many institutions are optimistic about the post-market market, the forecast market also shows that the probability of reaching 100,000 USD by the end of the year may be 85%. But there are still opinions that can't be too optimistic. Look at more, 100,000 USD is just the beginning. The NEC, the target price of maintaining the BTC cycle of 180,000 USD, has not changed. Judging from the key indicators, this rebound seems to have just begun. Since November 12th, the permanent futures fund interest rate has been more than 10%. It shows that the outlook is strengthening. In the past 30 days, the average relative interest rate has been reduced by 0.5 times. Usually the pre-market market will reach its peak in a longer period of time. The search for this heat is only 34% of the May peak in 2021. The two peaks have not yet spread. The reparticipation of retail investors will give Bitcoin more room to grow. The CEO of Ripple predicts that US encrypted currency will be prosperous and said that Trump may make the regulatory environment better by becoming the encrypted-friendly president. The CEO of CryptoCoin. According to the progress of the 2017 and 2020 bull market, Bitcoin is still in the early stage of the bull market price discovery. In addition, the listed indicators set the highest price for the Bitcoin cycle at $10,000. Arthur Hayes. Bitcoin will reach $100,000 by the end of this year, and by the end of 2025 it may reach $250,000. Dogecoin may reach $1. Pimeo founder Verbinski. By the end of 2024 or early 2025, the price of Bitcoin will be between $100,000 and $120,000 before the election of President Trump on January 20, 2025. With more traders joining the competition, BTC may reach $180,000 by the end of 2025. MetaFi CEO Bitcoin will reach $100,000 by the end of this year. It may reach $250,000 by the end of next year. It may reach $500,000 by the end of 2027. Gambit Capital founder. During Thanksgiving, it is usually a jump in the period of encrypted currency. A real market structure is about to form. In addition, each SEC will have a new encryption regulatory certificate. And global expansion and US strategic Bitcoin reserves may become an important catalyst for Bitcoin. The next round of Bitcoin bull market, Intelligent Alpha Bitcoin, will reach $140,000 better than expected. Chicago Stock Exchange. CBOE announced a plan to launch the first batch of cash settlement indicators related to Bitcoin futures on Monday, February 2. Last week's trading day is November 18th and to November 22. Bitcoin futures ETF last week's single-week net inflow of $33.8 billion, reaching a new high in the history week. On November 22, MicroStrategy completed a $300 million conversion vote to buy more Bitcoin. Later, founder Michael Saylor issued a hint that more Bitcoin will be added. Bitcoin mining company Mara completed $1 billion conversion vote financing. The money is mainly used to buy Bitcoin and to buy back the existing conversion vote in 2026. The British Times reported on whether to invest in Bitcoin. The plan will allocate 3% of the pension funds to Bitcoin. In the past 7 days, the balance of Bitcoin wallets was reduced by 2,707.53. Coinbase Pro reduced by 3,322.95. Galaxy CEO Trump's cabinet members almost all hold Bitcoin and is a firm supporter of digital assets. Nasdaq listed company Enix Biosciences board approved the purchase of Bitcoin as a reserve asset to achieve a higher share value. US listed company Fabric Limited purchased Bitcoin worth $1.5 million, currently holding about 102 Bitcoins, including mortgages and limited Bitcoins. Trump's Secrecy Consultation Committee will establish Bitcoin reserves as promised. The committee is expected to provide suggestions on digital asset policy, cooperate with Congress to promote the secrecy currency law, establish Bitcoin reserves as promised by Trump, and including the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, Trade and Commodity Transaction Commission, CFTC, and the U.S. Treasury Department. Trump's government will abolish US Securities and Exchange Commission's accounting announcement and encourage banks to provide cryptocurrency withdrawal solutions to support wider adoption. In addition, the law allowing Zolli Bank to issue stablecoins may enhance the US's dominance in the digital asset ecosystem. The potential risks and benefits. The Bitcoin market has temporarily stopped after reaching the level of $100,000. The short-term or expansion of the economy around Bitcoin is becoming extreme. As Bitcoin approaches the level of $100,000, the seller tendency intensifies. Since the general election, Bitcoin has been in a state of extreme overbuying. It is destined to stop at the moment. On November 21st, Xiang Yuan said that it had used MicroStrategy to buy back. Data shows that Ethereum futures have created a new high of more than $200 billion. This shows that more and more traders are falling into the price of Ethereum. At the same time, it is estimated that the leverage error has reached the peak. It reflects that the dependency on borrowed money is higher. This method amplifies the possibility of rapid clearing. The risk of high-level negative impact has passed. The risk is greater.